This is all very new for everybody. This afternoon, the King invited His Majesty's government into Buckingham Palace. Almost everyone in this room started a new job this week. Crown and ministers are all adjusting to a different world. King Charles also welcomed the leaders of the opposition parties, Labour, the Liberal Democrats and the SNP at Westminster. The process of the new monarch establishing relationships with the country's politicians has begun. For once, Parliament's not the centre of the action, but it still has its role in preparing for the arrival of a new sovereign. So today they began swearing their oaths of allegiance to King Charles in the House of Lords
and bear true allegiance to His Majesty King Charles.
And in the Commons. After the Speaker, the first MP was the longest continuously serving, known as the Father of the House. He told us why it was so important MPs swear allegiance to the Crown, not to a politician.
So a week ago, we had one head of state and one prime minister. We now have another head of state and another prime minister. People have taken to the streets, but with love and flowers. And the reason for that is we don't take an oath of allegiance to a prime minister or to an elected president. We take it to a head of state who's not there democratically, except for the fact that we only have a monarchy because the people wish it.
There have also been more tributes today from MPs. One former minister recalling what had happened to her colleague, Claire Short.
And as they stood to hear the Privy Council business read out, suddenly Claire's phone began to ring. And Claire rummaged fast, was unable to find it in her handbag before the noise eventually subsided. The call went unanswered and the Queen simply said, "Oh dear, I do hope that wasn't anyone important."
And from one Scottish MP, poetry to mark the Queen's love of Scotland.
My heart's in the Highlands, my heart is not here. My heart's in the Highlands are chasing the deer. Chasing the wild deer and following the roe. My heart's in the Highlands wherever I go. May she rest in peace.
The usual noisy rivalries will return, but for now they are quiet.